There once was a squirrel and her name was Lil Red. She ate some bad peaches that went to her head. She stumbled and staggered home to her bed. And when she woke up in the morning, she said, "Let's listen. Lil Red, ooh, ooh, Lil Red, ooh, ooh. She goes where no other squirrels tread. Ooh, ooh, squirrel."
Hey y'all, hey, it's Lil Red. How are y'all doing today? Hope everyone's having a good day. Just a second. Let's see who's here. Channel manager, yay, squirrel. There is a delay. It's a bigger delay because I've got YouTube open. That's what I hear. But it's the only way I see all the comments. So, hey, Gramsy Live, Sherry. Dominus, hope you're doing good. Nana Kimber, hello. Violet Witch, welcome. I forgot to go to Discord, Sherry, and leave a message. Hey, D, welcome, welcome. Y'all hit the like button on your way in or out or while we're waiting for people to come in. Hey, Sheila, welcome. Miss Cassandra, welcome. Camilla, Tammy, thank you for coming. Has it been a typical Monday, everybody? Because I've been so sleepy all day. It's good to see y'all too. Oh, while we're waiting, let me drop the link in the chat if anyone wants to come in. Hey, B. How are you? I had the weirdest dream today, y'all. I dreamed I was sick and couldn't breathe. Like I was so stuffy and I couldn't breathe. And I woke up and I was fine. And I could really feel it. I could not breathe. I felt like I needed a breathing treatment. And I do have allergies, like they're bothering me today. My eyes have been itchy. I've been doing that a lot. I did a video. I tried to do a video earlier and I had scratched my eye and it was all red up underneath. KJ never watches anything, and even if she does, she gets it wrong. Well, she may very well have watched the episode of the video I've watched today. However, it may suit her views better to just make it seem like, you know how all TV shows, but especially, I mean, yes, all TV shows, but I know that it's the Browns, what's it called, Sister Wives. They make the previews look like, or the previews of this episode, they did make it look exactly how she made it look during her, here's what happened in the episode. And it wasn't exactly how she made it look. So it just irritates me. She acts like she wants to be a sister wife. So I don't get misrepresenting it. If you're doing it like a this week's episode of such and such, tell the truth. Don't show clips that make it seem like kind of like the previews did. It's very clickbaity. Let me see here. Hey, police wife. Hey there, y'all. I love my emojis. Hey, Debbie. Rock the Mind Garden. Hey. Welcome. Thank you for coming. I cut my wrist on something, but it was something little. I don't know. Previews are like clickbait to get people to watch. That's why I don't watch TV. Right. And exactly. The previews, especially this week and last week on that show. They were really even more clickbaity. So for her to do a whole show on what the episode was about this week and to make it just as clickbaity, it was so wrong. Hey, Tammy. And y'all, I forgot all about, I've got my Discord being worked on. If Police Wife, have you got a link yet? If not, I'll get it to you tonight. I think the part, I really don't want to watch a video. The part of her video that irritated me, it was a short part. When they were talking about, is anybody here watch The Sister Wives? How's my favorite week? Okay, I'll get it to you on IG. I'm sorry. I think Sherry was working on the whole. I don't understand much about it, to be honest. I have to be there a while and play with it. It's the ice maker. Gosh. He's on point, y'all. He's telling me. He's a good guard dog. The ice maker just dropped his eyes. Hey, Selena. Okay, let's see here. Oh, I just can't with her, actually. Okay, I'm going to show you some clips of her show, of her video about the Browns today. I've got to think because I had to move my screens around. That's why I always have to do it that way. Okay. Ugh. Hey, Mingo Mish. See who came in when I was doing that. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for coming. And let's listen.
Who watched the Prince Harry and Meghan interview last night. I've been so obsessed with it. If you want me to do a video about it, leave me some comments below. For this episode or for this video, we're going to just talk about the first half of last night's episode because it revolves around Christine and Robin, and I think it deserves its own special video so that we can get through it, sort it out, and then I'll do another video on the second half where we talk about Mariah and Audrey. So in the very first episode of this season, we saw all of the wives sit down together at lunch and talk about whether or not we wanted to have a relationship with one another and sort of why they got into their own marriage. And Christine had made a comment that she feels like all of the sister wives hate her and all of the sister wives don't want to be around her, and admittedly said that she doesn't like to spend time with the sister wives or with her because it's just easier to be with her family and do her own thing and not have to deal with the dynamics.
And then when I get together for family gatherings, I'm like, why would I want to go? Because it's just really hot somewhere and no one really likes me.
Throughout the season, she's been very clear about that, about how it's just easier to live separately because she doesn't have to deal and be vulnerable. And I guess who can really blame her? In that same first episode, Robin had made a comment to Christine about how she had been, she didn't want Christine to think that she was hating her. So there's a lot of jealousy when Robin.
Okie dokie. Sorry, it's gonna take me a minute to get on in the groove of doing it with my screen switched up a little bit. No, you're not very late. We just got started good. And if someone takes the link, yell at me in the chat because I'm not watching that screen. But I'm trying. She hasn't started misrepresenting yet that I've caught. I just didn't start in the right place. Hey, Sassy. I know, that's what I was saying. Please don't do a video about the royal family. She will get it all wrong. Of course. She's too. Ugh, I hope they don't. They'll be begging her. My opinion, they will. I don't, or maybe they never asked her to do anything ever in this on her. I'm gonna try to find the part that disturbed me so much. It was about Queen Wife or something. We'll find it.
Came into the relationship because Christine was pregnant. She had her sixth child, and Robin kind of like came right in, and it was a really tough time for Christine. And Christine has been very open about how Robin being more opinionated and being more, forthright in what she wants is very different to how she has been. She said that she has lived a life where she's been less to push back at Cody to just make sure that he got what he wanted. And now she's gotten to a place where she does have a voice, and she doesn't want to go back to that. And so it's created sort of this divide, and she feels at times that he gives preferential treatment to Robin and her opinion over the house because Robin has never lived in one home, so she doesn't understand it. And Christine starts the conversation out by kind of talking about how in the world of polygamy, there's almost this idea of you're the queen wife.
It's her.
Okay, here we go. Yes, they said that in the world of polygamy, they have often heard the term queen wife. They also all said they don't subscribe to that bullshit. That they don't. She don't play that part of it.
Her home, so she should be able to be the most important, make the final decision, because it's her home.
And I've heard this a lot when I talk to people that have left the world of polygamy.
That she wasn't describing queen wife.
Take that leadership and dominant role, and that queen wife can kind of make it life hell for everyone else because they're the ones that dictate and control. I've also heard that queen wives can be rather cruel to the other sister wives, especially ones that they believe they're better.
Again, they said on the Browns said that they've never used that term in their home. They've never felt like a queen wife or felt like there was a queen wife. Hey, Miss Vieira.
And in a lot of ways, the queen wife can get preferential treatment from the husband. Polygamy, no matter how people want to say it's equal, is just not equal. It's impossible for it to be equal. Men do have preferences and favorites, and I think the wives are very clear and they understand that. Christine makes the assertion that she never felt like a favorite wife, and she never really took on a role of being a queen wife, and instead took the role of being a basement wife.
Queen, oh my gosh. Queen wife does not mean favorite. It means the boss lady, apparently. And all families don't use that term. This one does not. The basement wife is a term that Christine pinned herself, kind of, because in the home that they lived in before Robin, she lived in a basement. She had her own entrance and exit, and she hated it because she felt separated or segregated or apart from, not as important as. So they're not used together necessarily, and Katie is an idiot.
Not like I was queen wife or queen mom. Never. Everybody needs to be before mine.
And her sort of analogy was that when they lived in Lehigh, there was a basement house and a basement apartment. So they had two upstairs and one downstairs, and she took the downstairs. And she said that being a basement wife basically just meant that she kind of didn't push back. She didn't really try to make waves. She did everything that she could to try to accommodate him. But then she also said she did everything for everyone else in an effort to take care of things and put her own needs aside.
She didn't say that was just because of being a basement wife, which is something a name in her head that she came up with because it was a basement apartment. She said that she never stood up. So when Robin came along, Robin was the youngest, I believe, of all of them. And she got pregnant pretty quick. And everyone felt like, oh, Robin was his favorite. I do think that. Robin would actually stand up to him, like about the Christmas. He wanted to do away with Christmas. And she's like, no, are you crazy? And I don't think Christine was the only one, but she said, you can do that. You can stand up to him. I never knew that. I never did that. I just always kept quiet and tried to not cause any waves because that's what they were accustomed to. So they changed with the times, and thank goodness Robin came along, I guess, because nobody would fight with him before. A man needs a woman to argue with him, or he's going to think he's right all the time. Just my opinion. Hey, Heather. Doesn't she? Thank you. I feel like I'm not doing a good job of explaining it, but I'm telling you, she misrepresented what I watched last night, and this morning I watched it again. So if someone wants to come in and talk about it, all right, there's the link in the chat.
There's certainly a basement wife mentality. If you have a situation where there's a wife that's a queen bee, well, the other wife goes in the basement. And
it's during this conversation that she not only discusses about how when they lived there, she felt like Cody didn't put the same time or effort into their relationship. She felt like Cody was never settled in her apartment. She said that he didn't take showers there, to which Cody said wasn't true.
And never settled in mine. He wouldn't shower. He didn't want to shower there. He didn't want to
Wanted
do
to
stuff.
and
Yeah.
But Cody did admit that he often took showers more frequently at Mary's, and his position was, well, I took showers there because she was getting ready for work and I could talk to her, and then when I was done getting ready, I would go have breakfast with Christine. So to him, it was about quality time, and it had nothing to do with this idea that he wasn't settled there, and Christine didn't seem to think.
Yeah, because I want to take a shower at my place so he can leave his dirty underwear on the floor and go have breakfast with the next. I mean, whatever. He's spreading out the messes he makes. Let me go back up in the chat. Hey, not a fan. How are you? Welcome. Yes, y'all hit that like button. Hey, Terry G. Unpopular opinion, but I like Robin. All of them, actually. I like them too. They all have stink faces sometimes, but wouldn't you if you had a husband that thought he was so smart when there are 4 you women telling him, no, this is not what we think. And also, at the same time, I wouldn't share. And also, at the same time, what man wants 4 wives? Seriously. Isn't one enough? He is very bullheaded, Violet. Like, I like the women. I don't like Cody so much at all. Hey, Purple Empath, welcome. Good to see you. One of these days, I'll have the courage to click the link and talk. Well, I don't know what you're worried about. What is Streamlabs doing in here? Okay, that's weird. Oh, it's because I had re-downloaded Streamlabs today, but I didn't add him back to my mods, so he's just in here, but he's not a mod. If y'all see him do something weird, tell me.
Think it was that way. And so she said that when Robin was brought into the relationship, that she wanted Cody to take showers at Robin's house. And she was very stuck on that. Now I don't know necessarily why that specific issue stings with her. And Cody says that Christine is rewriting history and making things negative that weren't negative.
Is that she twists the past experiences we've had to a negative place, and that's the reason she's not wanting to be in one home.
So Cody just dismisses how she feels about it, and she says that Christine is rewriting history in her mind to make the one house idea not work, and that's why it didn't happen, is because she refuses to look at the positive and she wants to look at it as only negative. Basically, during this conversation, it's also revealed that Christine says that she put her kids' needs last.
I'm not doing it again. I'm not going to put myself in a situation where my kids' needs aren't met.
And so she said that while they were in this one house in Lehigh, Janelle was working, and so she was raising Janelle's kids. And she said that when Janelle wasn't around, she was putting Janelle's kids' needs first to the detriment of her kids. And she said she will never do that again.
Sorry, y'all. Oopsie. I'm trying to find the link for, and I can't. I'm having issues, y'all. Technical issues. Woo. There it is. I don't know if this will work though, but I'm going to try it. It might not be the whole. Yeah, it seems to be. Okay, the link's there.
Feels like her kids did not get the
Thank
attention
you.
or love
Not
that
a
they
fan.
needed, and that Janelle's kids got her love.
Scumps, hi,
So
Star.
she has some regrets in how she treated her children, because she had the task of taking care of the kids. And if you remember, she was doing the homeschooling and the childcare during that time. She said to her, it doesn't matter even if they did in one house and they had thicker walls, because she would still be sharing space with other wives. And she said she's not going to ever do that again, nor put herself in a position where she would have to do that. Mary and Janelle don't seem to agree with Christine's assessment, nor does Cody.
Okay. I agree, Heather. Christine she always has seemed super jealous of Robin more than the others, but Janelle's the only one to me that doesn't seem jealous. Well, at this point, Mary doesn't, because I don't think she cares whether she's there or not. And I think she wants to be there and want to be there, but at this point, she doesn't feel wanted. But I do think Christine has more jealousy. But she was pregnant when he married Robin, right? Yeah, she admits it. I really want to chat, but my granddaughter is throwing and packing peanuts all over the... Okay, Camilla. It's okay. Hey, sweet tea. It's good to see you. If I met a guy who wanted more than one wife, after one day with me, he would change his mind. I am a whole lot of extra. I hear you, Sassy. Me too. I don't think a guy... If I was the first, I would be the singular. I ain't going to say last, because my ex-husband's been married 3 or 4 times. However, he didn't want more than one till I was gone. Okay. Janelle always worked outside the home. She did, and I don't know what. I'm not sure what she does. She's in real estate, right? She works hard outside the home. I hope you had a good day, Scumps. I had a sleepy day. Mondays suck over here. Like, I'm so tired on Mondays from doing nothing all weekend. I don't even know why. You had to resub. Oh, that's pretty not a surprise. Hey, always busy. Welcome. Let's listen.
But after they start talking through all that, and she says that she doesn't want to go back to that, she also talks about how her not choosing one house has destroyed her relationship with Cody because he took it so personally.
I feel like everything just kind of went bad with Cody and I after, honestly. Yeah, because he took it so personal.
And she says that it's affected it so much that their marriage is very fractured, and it's also making it very hard for her wanting to spend any time with anyone else. But it's also really hard for her to have a conversation with him about it because she hates having conversations. So she, one, is realizing that he's mad at her for not wanting to live in one house, but two, doesn't want to deal with it. And so she has this place where she's feeling isolated and alone. And then she knows she needs to talk to Cody, but she doesn't want to because she doesn't want to deal with all of the vulnerability that comes with that. So
I think Christine just has issues, like vulnerability, issues. Even Mary was, really, Christine was the only one that was like, absolutely no, I'm not living under one roof with these ladies. Hey, Leanne. Hey. And I think she did something about bookkeeping as well. Yeah, it's weird. Yeah, you I started to say Yahoo. YouTube unsubs people sometimes. I don't know why. Any 3130s? Not today. Not during this broadcast anyway. I love it. I don't remember what the other ones are yet.
I think part of being a plural wife, from my estimation, is you have to learn how to build walls so that you don't have to deal with pain and hurt. And she is just at a point in her life where she's resigned herself to not getting the attention that she wants. And so in order to just keep the peace, she just doesn't talk about things, which can cause a lot of problems. Robin kind of felt bad throughout all of this, not even really realizing that this was the experience that she had, but also recognizing that, there are these issues going on. And Robin was, for the most part, not really saying a whole lot. She was really just like listening to Christine and getting a better feel for where she was coming from. And then when they sat down and started talking about, where did the sister-wives relationships go forward, they did start talking about how life changed when they went to Vegas and they didn't have to interact together. One thing that they did talk about is that when Robin was brought into the family, she felt like she had been sold on this idea of living in one house, and she believed that was the culture that she was moving into. And she said that she's gotten some different points of view from people about why the one house worked. And Christine kind of sat down and sort of, from her perspective, shared, what do they always say about why we made it work? It's because of the kids. But why?
I still think Katie Joy wants to be the fifth sister wife. What do y'all think? I just believe it, y'all. I can't help it. So Janelle definitely not going to feel threatened. She's not. She could support herself with or without. She'd probably do better without because, God, the debt they're in. So, yeah. Hey, Kimberly, Mother Rods. Welcome. Hope I didn't miss anyone.
Why did we really make it work?
Work things out for any other reason necessarily.
So when Christine says that they wouldn't maybe have worked it out without the kids, like there wouldn't have been any other reason, like almost to the extent that the kids are literally the only reason that have kept them together, it sounds like a married couple that needs to get divorced. Robin, for the very first time, is like, whoa, did I get misled? Was I lied to? Did I miss this?
Oh gosh, I don't know. It's confusing to me because I'm like, okay, did I just not see what was there in front of my face?
Did I see something that wasn't there? It's kind of, you see the wheels turning because she felt like this family was like all one unit, and Christine is saying that was never the case.
Did I fall in love with a cult?
Hasn't she pretty much? Well, I guess she hasn't come out and called them a cult, but she thinks they're a cult. Doesn't she think they're a cult if they're married? I don't know. I would be hard pressed to say she does. She thinks they're not. Yeah, she wants to be married to Cody because he looks just like Toady.
Culture of a family that really wasn't real.
And then after she sort of has that aha moment, that's when Christine starts talking about how, once Robin came into the family became like more organic of who they were supposed to be, because Robin came in with a voice and she was very outspoken and she had no problem saying what it was that she wanted. And Christine watched her do that and sort of was like happy to see that she had a wife that was doing that. At the same time, realizing what she was not doing, and at times it made her feel insecure.
You stood up for yourself so much, and I was like, really? What the holy? Yes, I didn't understand what that was like.
Christine also brought up this idea that Cody at one point wanted to get rid of Christmas, and really Cody's argument was that from a doctrine perspective, why would they bring in a holiday that kind of takes away from their religion? He felt.
Oh, look at the couch right there, y'all. I just noticed that. Y'all see that? You can't see my mouse on the screen. It's gross. Look at the arm of the couch. Yeah, right there. Look at that. Ugh. She needs to get that shampooer. Hey, Vera. How you doing? Where's Tony? Is he here too? Good to see y'all. Robin did not want to see because she did not live with them and saw what she wanted to see. I agree. It's kind of like when you're dating someone and they fool you. Yeah. No way I can share my meat. I hear you. I couldn't live like that either. I guess these people were raised up in that, and even some that are raised like that don't do it. Like a lot of Cody's children are not going to live like that. My ex thought we were polygamous without my consent. Me too, Heather. Nobody told him.
Was commercialized and not religious based. And Christine says that Robin saved Christmas for them by helping them understand the spirit of Christmas is really what they were celebrating, and that it was an important part of their family. Christine, for her part, almost was really complimentary about Robin's ability to help Cody see things from a different perspective and why it would be important for the family, and really credited her for being a good source to help Cody come back and really realize.
Yo, I've got to say it because I just noticed it, and it's off topic. Look how fat that dog's gotten back there behind her. Look at that girth. She didn't used to be that fat. She's been eating good through the virus too. I love a fat doggy, y'all. I was 12 years old when I met my husband. Wow. I was 17. But I didn't get married at 17. I hope you didn't get married at 12. Not a fan.
That he shouldn't do something or maybe should reconsider.
For years, Cody tried to take Christmas away. And then Robin came and found me. She started being like, well, that's the stupidest thing I've ever heard in my whole entire life.
Ultimately, Christine feels like Robin coming into the family actually helped them as wives become more confident and be better, like vocally in their marriages with Cody, and gave them a sense of seeing that Robin could speak up and so could they. And by doing so, created more strength in them becoming who they actually were. So when we saw the previews, it made it seem like these two were fighting, but in reality, it seems like they were sort of coming to a place, hashing things out, where that the thought process was that Robin had really groomed the family, but Christina saying the family was already groomed before Robin came along, and that Robin actually was a part of helping them come together. But, then there's always the aspect of the jealousy because she's not in a good place with Cody. And then after Robin entered the family, obviously they moved from Lehigh to...
Camilla says there was a rumor that Robin was deceived by Mary and Cody. They portrayed the family differently than it was. Well, back then, was he using Mary as his pitching girl? Did she go? Was she the one that helped him pitch the dream of the family? Because I don't remember. I did watch it. That's when I first started watching it, when they met Robin. And I was like, really? He's got one pregnant and he's dating another. And it happened really, really fast. It probably didn't happen as fast as they showed it on the show. Maybe they just didn't show her until they knew that it was going to happen. But it was kind of eek. What is going on? Let's listen.
The cul-de-sac in Las Vegas, which then created this disconnect and having the family sort of have to figure out how to do life together because they didn't have to be together. And that took time. And now Christine's like, well, now we live separately and we don't even have to see each other, which has created its own set of issues because now they really can live separate lives, so that when they do finally want to Coyote Pass, it's going to then create another hiccup where Christine doesn't necessarily feel like
the clouds have reset. There's been a big, huge reset. Yeah. We don't have to do anything together.
So after saying that...
Okay, so I'm going to skip around Katie for this part. When she said this, I was like, did she really want to be in this marriage? And I thought that Mary was the one that was really ready to step out and be done. But according to the previews and what's about to happen, Christine's the one that's over it. She doesn't care anymore if she's married to Cody. She doesn't care about the wives. or she doesn't feel like they care about her. I met my ex-mom, we were 15, we married at 19. Oh, Kimberly, that's sweet. I don't regret my first because he gave me 2 children, which also ended up giving me grandchildren, a grandchild. But my first was my only, and will continue to be for the rest of my life. I'll never get married again. The first 3 wives are related in some way. What do you mean, Violet? I don't think so. Are they? I don't think so. I think Christine is somehow by marriage related to someone else. I don't think they all are. Mary and Cody were happy back then. Yeah, I think Mary and Cody were happy until she got catfished, having an affair, an emotional affair. Let's listen.
Now that they're in Flagstaff, their whole lives have been reset. She says, like, we don't have to spend time together. I have an amazing life without you guys. I get to be a mom. I get to spend time with my kids. I get to do things with my children I never got to do before. And that has created a disconnect in the family, because now where do you go from there? Like, how do you get to a place where you don't have to spend time together to wanting to spend time together?
So what's stopping us from doing that? Is it because plural marriage is hard and living by ourselves?
Ooh, Christine's mom is married to Cody's dad. So her mom is her mother-in-law. Or Cody's mother-in-law is his stepmom. My one and only, and I too will remain the same. I do agree. He and I share 2 wonderful dirt children, but I raised them on my own. But he took the sperm donor. He was. Well, my ex-husband was a shitty husband, but he was a good dad, I guess, if you take everything he did to me out of the equation. I just realized you're live, Violet Witch. Little Red, y'all. Hey, Lauren. Make sure you're still subbed because it unsubs some people. Let's listen.
Ourselves is hard. I also get into my own head a lot.
Yeah.
And I think that I have enemies when in fact you guys aren't.
I think that Christine also admits that part of the reason she doesn't reach out to her wives is that plural marriage is hard. She's been spending a lot of time by herself, and she truly gets things in her head about the wives and realizes and thinks they're her enemies when in fact they're not.
I think that it is easy to sit there and wonder, do my sister wives love me? Do they care about me? Do they hate me?
Robin even agrees with Christine that there are times when she doesn't really know how her sister wives feel about her, and that can make it really challenging because she does think there are times when they don't like her and she might have a problem with them. And then Christine said,
This is why Katie needs to be a sister wife, because they absolutely wouldn't like her. Why is her face so shiny? They wouldn't like her. I don't think they'd like her. She'd try to be the queen bee and she'd be the basement bee. And that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm thinking. She'd be the basement bitch. She'd want to be the queen bee.
says that, when she's having struggles with Cody, she does not want to be around her sister wives, which is what she's going through right now.
And hey, Billy. Hey, Lauren. There was someone else I just saw that I haven't spoken to. Tina, welcome.
Because she doesn't want to have to deal with it, because she doesn't want to have to deal with their relationship with Cody and how that makes her feel. And all of these dynamics just create a toxicness with these ladies.
But if I'm in a rough spot with Cody, it's really difficult to get out of that and feel like I want to even contribute to a sister-wife relationship.
We actually saw Mary say the exact same thing last year about how, because of her relationship with Cody and the struggles that she's having, she's just not interested in a relationship because it's really hard to be around them because she has no relationship with Cody. And I think a lot of the disconnect we are seeing now in this family is that he has 2 marriages that are extremely fractured, which has broken down the relationships with sister wives, and that's why the family isn't spending time together. It doesn't have to do with the wives, it has to do with Cody. They start talking about how, if they really want to move to this
Be girlfriends. You can't be friends.
But Robin says that is hard because when one sister wife is falling out with Cody, then the other one might feel like that sister wife who's having a struggle with Cody is then trying to sabotage their relationship with Cody. So if a sister wife is actively trying to sabotage their relationship with Cody, you start to not trust them. And so there is the issue of that, almost like Robin alluding to the fact that Christine might be sabotaging her, although she's not directly saying it.
But if you're sitting there and you know that she's actually trying to sabotage your relationship with Cody, you can't trust her. How are you friends with someone you can't trust?
Ultimately, from Robin's perspective, the reason why she's not close to Christine is that she just doesn't feel like the sister wives as a whole feel like they have each other's back, or that they have the best interest of each other's relationships with Cody at heart for one another. And without that, you can't be girlfriends. She said, if I can't trust you,
something better for myself. I was starting to get comments from well-meaning people that would say to me, I
can't be your girlfriend. And it sounds like
Janelle's great grandfather was one of the heads of the church. I think I saw that on a recent episode. Yeah, right here, Cash gulping up some water. It would be very difficult for me to live. I couldn't do it, Sherry. I couldn't. Not a fan of. If I could have, I'd have just overlooked. Yeah, I couldn't. I'm not going to go into details. Yes, girl, yes. Clean my house and kick rocks. You could do a sister wife if she cleaned and cooked. Her view is so different from what the actual show portrayed. Yes, you cook and clean. I do the bedroom things. Cash. Sorry, y'all. Like, go to the kitchen and drink your water. I have the bedroom door shut all day. With the heater in here, so I don't have to heat the whole house, because this is where I was at most of the day. This one room, my little office bedroom. Gosh, hold on. I bring them water in here. Hold on. 1 second. Okie dokie. He can walk down the hallway. Fun time. Welcome. Leanne. Cash. Well, darn it. I'm late again. You're good. We haven't been here very long. Welcome. KJ is so full of it. She really is so desperate to be relevant. Let's listen.
Right now, they just simply don't trust each other. She said that there's a potential, but it's just not there. And so ultimately, nothing gets really resolved, and you really just don't know where this is going to go. I think Christine, for her part, is saying, like, we need to treat each other like girlfriends, and Robin is just saying, like, we can't even go there until we actually are showing signs that we're doing what we're supposed to be doing, and we're not pitting each other against each other or sabotaging one another. It's just a mess. And ultimately, Christine's unhappy. Robin doesn't trust Christine, it seems like, and nothing gets resolved. But you do get a better sense that the power between these two really does stem from a lack of trust from one another. It seems like they both have some jealousy towards one another, and Robin not trusting that Christine isn't going to try to get in the middle of a relationship.
Vera, that's the only way I'll have another husband, is if he is if he's 99, yes, and rich with no family.
Because if you have a wife that's unhappy with her husband, is she going to want you to be happy with her husband? No. And that's, I think, where they're just not able to meet in the middle. It doesn't come down to sister wives. It comes down to Cody. If you're not happy with Cody, you can't have a happy relationship with your sister wives.
Who would be happy with Cody? He's just a dick, in my opinion. Hey, Nene. How do you take turns, and does he shower between? Right. And not even that. Like, who wants to take, like, I don't know, man. And I think he's always at Robin's. He's always just at Robin's now. Can you show Cash to my grandson? Cash, come here. Cash, come here. Come here, boy. Come here. He's done got comfortable. Come here. I will, before I leave, remind me, Gramsy, because I'm going to have to trick him with some food. I'm going to have to give him some snacks. Google search Brown family tree. Robin's ex. Ooh, he's Christine's first cousin, and Janelle was once married to Mary's brother. It's Janelle's mother that married Cody's dad. Well, they're just all keeping it in the family, right? That's gross. I saw my ex-husband. Not really. Like, kind of, yeah. He hooked up. Blah, blah, blah. He had affairs with people he shouldn't have in his family. Not blood, though. Just his blood's wives and stuff. Google search. I will do that, Tammy. I will. I'm not the jealous type, but I probably would be if I had to share. Yeah. Hold on 1 second. I've got to get it. He's going to have to go out in a second anyway. Come here, boy. Kashi. What? What, boy? Say hey. Oh, say hey, boy. Kashi. He's like, let me go back to bed more. You know, he wants to go outside. He's going to want to go outside now. It's okay. You can get back into bed. I'm not gonna bother you anymore. He's like, why'd you wake me up for that? What? I don't get a biscuit or nothing. I don't get nothing. Nothing. He's a sweetheart. And he's like, over it. You see him, he just walked away. Him just walked away. He'll be back. He'll be looking at me behind my shoulder in a second. Oh, he's back there. Do you see him? You probably can't. Do you see him? Right there? He's back there. He's going to bark at me in a second. He's going to be like, row. Pay the toll, give me a treat. No, he went back to bed. He jumped back on the bed. He's like, it's not. Yeah, I'll go to sleep. He eats every time I eat. He gets something to eat. He's rotten. Hey, Isabel. Isabel, hi. I think 3 of the 4 would be okay with one house. Mary, because she's not there. Where is Mary? I mean, she wasn't there in the beginning, but she's moved to Arizona. She's moved. Where's she going? Does she travel a lot? I would too. Yeah, the only one that said hard no was Christine about the one house. And Janelle wants it, in my opinion. Oh, Lauren. Red, we need a why you always lying emoji or whatever. I know, I need to do that one. I hadn't thought of it. That's good. I'll work on it. Why you always lying? What do we just need the one dude that T-Spiracy plays? Does he sing that? Is that the one who sings the song? She has the bed and breakfast. Is that where she's always at? I'd be there too, to be honest with you. Thank you for the $20 super chat, Lauren. I will work on the why you lying. Maybe it'll just say stop lying. It says thank you. Your face lit up. Oh, thank you. Because I get excited when I get light up. Yeah, I do. She also does those leggings. She does not still do LuLaRoe. Please tell me no. Because because they're so expensive and everybody around me was selling those things. I bought one pair one time. They were like flash sale. I don't know. I got them cheaper. I wore them one time and they had like 2 holes in them. And I'm not rough on my clothes, but I've met Mary and she's actually very nice and down to earth person. She seems like she would be nice, but LuLaRoe sucks. They're so soft, but they got holes in them fast. I thought I could get Lil Red to growl again. What? I growled? No clue, but we need it. No problem. What did I miss? She has friends there. Where's Hey Hey with the 30 codes? She was in here a while ago. She asked me about 3130s. I know there is a poop one, but we need a BS banner. We can put it up. Yes, I'll work on it. Hey, Spicy Pizza. Hey, Sarah Rayo, if I haven't spoken to you. About to give medicines to the chameleon. I've been calling it a frog. Spicy. I hope she's feeling better. You growled it. Grrr. Grrr. Crash. Grrr. I love Cash. He makes me smile. Except for when I'm trying to lay down and he's laying in my spot. Or I'll lay down and I'm not comfortable yet and he'll snuggle up to me and bury his snout in my stomach. And then I can't move. I can't slide over. I can't get comfortable. I love him though.
And Robin wants them to be able to separate Cody out of it, and I just don't literally think that's possible. I anyone to be unhappy in marriage with someone and then watch their husband be happy with someone else. That's natural. That's completely natural, which is why polygamy is unnatural. So Robin has this ideal of what she wants that's absolutely impossible, and I think Christine's just being more of a realist. So what are your thoughts about all of this, and Robin thinking that Christine sabotages her and that she doesn't trust her, and that really Christine saying, I'm in a terrible spot with Cody, I am horrible, I like rather would be by myself, and this is why I feel this way. Do you think these two will ever be friends? Do you think her and Cody will actually, do you think Christine and Cody will actually repair the relationship? Tell me what your thoughts are in the comments.
Did y'all hear her say that's unnatural? That's unnatural. Yes, to me that's unnatural, but I don't think it's natural the way she lives either. I just don't like her. I don't like the way she talks about people that she reports on. I miss having a pet, but with traveling so much for my daughter's health, I just can't. Even a bird, I would have to find someone to take care of it. Oh, look, I've got fish. They're easy. But I can't go anywhere. I can't travel because of cash. I mean, it costs extra to have a dog anywhere. Some people don't allow bulldog breeds. And then he sheds really bad. We took him to Tennessee in a rental car, and we had to clean the car. We had to pay to clean the car twice to get the dog hair out because he just rode by there. Even with the blanket back there, he would tear it down. I mean, it was a 12-hour. Oh, where'd we go? It was at least a 12-hour drive. It was a mess. So, and nobody, I mean, gosh, I could get someone to come to my house and take care of him, but he's so used to having someone with him all night, they'd have to literally come stay at my house. Well, my sons could do that for me, one of them. But yeah, if there's ever not a cash, there won't be another pet. Not a dog. Yeah, robo pets. I'm so glad she's through talking. Like, I don't like that at all. Did y'all see this? Wait, where'd it go? Where'd it go? Hold up. Did y'all see the tweet that she did earlier? Let me see if I can find it. She did a tweet and showing all of the food that she all of the medicine she had to get prepared. My eyes gonna get red because I've scratched it. Showing all the medicines that she's had to get prepared for his feeding tube today, and said, at least I don't. This is what offended me. I don't know about anybody else, but the part that offended me was the part about, at least I don't have to slave in the kitchen or some shit to prepare a meal for him. Are you kidding me? Like, if it came to my son has to have a feeding tube, or I have to slave in the kitchen for 15 minutes 3 times a day, I would completely choose cooking for my child. Hey, Essie Johnson. Welcome back, Spicy Pizza. No, police wife. Haven't heard anything from Essie Johnson. Oh, I thought Essie was here. Oh, right. I saw her name typed in. I thought she was here. No one's heard from her. I haven't either. She had to go out of town, though, right? Or was it not out of town? I haven't talked to her since the last time she was here. Both of my kids have pets, so I get my animal fix in from time to time. I'm usually okay. Animals. My mom can't have. I don't know. My son has a big husky aggravating puppy. She's aggravating. But so is Cash. So I can deal with it. Yes, trees are always good after meds. Is it hard to get a comedian to take meds, Spicy? How's that work? Miss Vieira, I agree. Like, why would she say that? And I can't find it because of course I tweeted, I've replied to it. Oh, here it is. Because Stina Marie said that's weird because she's written articles about how she breastfed until she was 3. And I remember that. And like a lot of the issue with feeding tubes usually is that they can't swallow or hold food in their belly. She's told us he will only eat non-nutrient or like non-nutritious food. Couldn't she get him his nutrition some other way? I don't know. I can't. I don't like talking about it, but I just think she's full of shit. I think she's full of it. Here's the tweet, y'all. Okay, it's 2 cups of some kind of liquid and then 6 syringes of medicine and an inhaler and the syringe or whatever. But she says, Mom life takes different forms. I just made breakfast via Kate Farms enteral formula and all the meds together. I used to be overwhelmed and sad about this journey. Today I embrace him and everything about his illnesses. He may need extra help, but he's amazing. Plus, having a tube-fed child means I'm not slaving away cooking. I agree he's amazing. And bless his heart that this is what she says about him on social media. Not a fan of KJ. I'm right behind you. My husband had a feeding tube. I have questions, not a fan. What do you have a feeding tube for? And was it permanent? I mean, was it just temporary? She said he wouldn't eat healthy food. Well, no kid wants to eat healthy food, in my opinion. But that's what you're a mom for, in my opinion. Hey, Christine. I bought my kids some one time, and it was like $91 for a simple dress and leggings. Never again. Right. Like, no, I just bought one leggings, and it was like $26. And you can literally go to Walmart and get a pair of leggings for $7. Just as soft. And they last longer. She was showing us her mixing stuff for tube. Hey, Wildflower. My nephew had feeding tube for years. Hey, Tricia. I have stayed away from the Katie thing, but I needed to be on today. LOL. I understand. I try to stay away from this part of it, but if she's talking about it everywhere, why do we not get to give our opinions of her comments? I'm not talking about him, bless his heart, but she says he eats for pleasure. Why not eat for nutrition? As any child who chose M&Ms and Cheetos. He can digest those. He can be introduced to foods. That's my thing. If he can digest junk food like M&Ms and Cheetos, then it's not a medical issue. It's be a parent and make him eat his food. I sent you a KJ picture. Maybe she just doesn't want to have, apparently she just doesn't want to have to do that part of parenting, which doesn't shock me because, it would take away from her internet. Hey, Angel, I'm doing good. I hope you are. Good to see you. It's a sensory issue, as in, like, he won't eat healthy foods because of the texture, and I'm not sure what that means. And it very well may be, but the way she's explained it makes her sound lazy. From her own words, no tube, no nurse. I haven't heard her say that, but doesn't surprise me. So, no, Haiti Joyless said no feeding tubes are supposed to be forever. I just think this post is disgusting. Whether he needs it or not, why would she say he doesn't need to slave away cooking? Like, you still have a husband. Oh, yeah, that's right. He cooks. She's going to be slaving away cooking anyway. Her husband is. I just don't. I can't. Check your IG messages. I sent you a KJ picture she posted for Independent Women's Day. She made it look like a magazine cover. Okay. Give me a second. Oh, look what I found. When I sign into IG, the first picture I see is my little Cashy. When did you send that? Maybe it's in, hold on, it's a message request, I bet. Yes, I had to accept it. It won't let me open it. I don't know why. It says not available. I think maybe because it was in a request. I'm sorry. Maybe if I move to general, primary, I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm not following you. I'm following you now. Now I'll try. No, it says the page may be broken or removed. She probably removed it. Hey, Monica, welcome. Good to see you. Hey, Sherry has me. LRC, I've been looking for you. You are not blocked because I looked for someone who asked me. So YouTube is doing a number on us all. But I'm so glad that you came in with a different name because I actually went to my stream and looked to check because I missed you. Someone told me that you were blocked. I promise, LRC. I've checked twice. And I don't remember who even asked me. Someone asked me that you had said that you couldn't talk. Let me go check again. Because people were saying that also they're getting unsubbed. And I know that people were getting booted from the chat. You know you're wanted here. I'm fixing to go look again. LRC, your name was the very first one on my list. I'm sorry. When did I get put there? I promise I may have been looking at the moderator. What was I looking at? Let me make sure nobody else I love is on my list. That makes me want to undo my list, but no, I'm not going to do that. If anyone ever gets blocked from my chat or is talking and not getting messages, please come message me because sometimes it's a rogue mod, not a rogue mod, like the mod, what's the thing? Streamlabs mod. It could be anything. It could have been Friendly Fire. That makes me sad. Yeah, if anyone's ever not able to message or ask one of my moderators, and my moderator will come ask me. It takes a lot I'm not blocking people. Thank you for coming in on a different, because I might not have looked again, and I don't know how I missed it unless it's because it was the very first top name. Because usually they get added to the bottom. So maybe I was scrolling too fast. Hey, Sherry Berryman. Maybe Katie works for YouTube now, and that's why it's happening. Who knows? I wonder if her manager still works for Google. Do we think he quit? Make them for kids super vitamins and calories. Google mod. See it, but I thought it was funny because I'm a nerd. Missed something. Y'all, it got 60 degrees here today, and it's supposed to get to 70 tomorrow, and I'm excited. Like, I like it when it's warm, but then my allergies, they started back being kind of icky today. Yes, I could see my post, but no one else could, so I don't know what's up. I unsubbed and resubbed, so I've been watching. I'm sorry, that makes me ill. I can't remember. They may have spoken up. I can't remember who asked me in my DMs, had you done something? And I was like, no, where has she been? Because I did notice, like, and you're not the only one, there's people missing. But when I went to look, I probably did scroll too fast because I've never seen it go to the very top. It usually goes to the bottom, but yours was at the very top. But I just went through it again and I didn't see anything that struck me as odd. But if you're trying to speak and you're not getting acknowledged, please reach out. 2 weeks. It has been. And yeah, and I noticed it makes me feel terrible. And like my list doesn't tell me when it happened or what happened. So it could have been friendly fire, but 2 weeks ago is when that stream, what's he called? The cloud bot was, isn't that about when he was here booting people? But I thought he just timed out. I don't think who knows? Yes, police wife is the one that told me. Love working out to the Black Eyed Peas songs. No, I like the Black Eyed Peas songs. I don't love working out anywhere. Carnation instant breakfast shakes are his special choice. I need to get some protein shakes, but I've been eating like a heifer, girls. I've been eating like a lot of food. So maybe I don't need to buy protein shakes because, oh, y'all remember me telling y'all about the Jimmy Dean's biscuit rolls? They're biscuits, but they're rolled up like tacos. I got some more. Police wife needs the moderator Discord info. I know. I've got to send it to her via IG, and I could. Oh well, I just had IG up, and now I don't. I don't see LRC. She's in here under Laura right now. Is it Laura or Lauren? Lori right now. Laurie. That. Oh, sorry. I didn't. I'm such a dork. She's using the name Laurie just to be here right now. She had to make a sock. And let me try this. Y'all, I need to read full sentences before I. When I sign into my IG on my computer, this is what I see. If y'all want me to share a screen, he's my heart. Nope, that's not right. Oh, look at the baby Cash. Country princess, that's for sure. Tested. I watch him while my daughter works, and today was a doozy. Oh, I can't wait to babysit my granddaughter. It's not really called babysitting if it's your blood, I guess, but I can't wait to get hold of her for just love on her and spoil her when she's a little bit bigger and she knows who it is spoiling her. I can't wait for that. Okay, let me go to my messages. Where is Discord on this computer, y'all? No, not like that. Remove. Okay. Smushy face. He wants mine every time I eat some. Not a fan. Not a fan. Take a link. Come talk. Bulldogs are so ugly and cute at the same time. They're so ugly, they're cute. That used to be my mama's thing. He's not ugly, ma'am. But yeah, you can't. My brother's bulldog is Cash's sister from the same litter, and she's nowhere near as pretty and she's bigger than him a little bit. Like she's taller and fatter, but she doesn't have the loose skin. So he's got the saggy jaws. Her lips might be a little saggy, but she doesn't have the squishy face. So she's not as cute. I used my real name when I first came to YouTube, and I learned real quick not to do that. Yeah, I've told a few people that were new to YouTube that wasn't a good idea. I can't check for 3130s currently, but where did my IG go? Why does it keep disappearing? Oh, I know. I was trying to get Discord to open so I could get a link for Police Wife. But it's not trying to open for some reason. And then and it's always when I'm here and I'll be flipping around from screens trying to figure out what I'm doing, I will be singing the ooh, little red in my head. It gets stuck there. Why won't it open up? It won't open my Discord. For some reason. I had this issue. Maybe that's it. Yeah, I don't know why. I'm just showing all my private stuff, ain't I? Did y'all see all them videos I've been trying to make? Not one can I get even a minute through. I just can't do it. I can't remember. It's like I forget. How'd I do it the other day? Did y'all like that video so good? And I just can't get in that mind. Say it might be a teen mom thing only. I would see my squirrel that lives on my deck and think squirrel. Hey, Roxy, welcome. We just lit a cigarette. Exact same thing. Tom. I'm in the Discord mods. You're in there now, but I don't think I have it set so you can actually send a link. Or I don't think I have it set. I didn't set up the Discord. One of my ex mods did it for me. He was so gracious to do it for me because I never could have figured it out. But however, you have to change the roles to let people do stuff. And I think Sherry is able to send. She might not be able to. I think I did get hers to. It won't open on my screen. I'd probably be able to sign in like a window browser, but I don't know why it's doing me dirty tonight. It's just not letting me. And usually it's pinned to my whatchamacallit. It's nowhere. I have it nowhere. Pin to start. And didn't do anything. Yeah, it's not working for me. I'm gonna have to that's gonna stink. I had to first off download a beta version because it wouldn't download. LRC, I'm so sorry. Aren't we on social media together? Don't I have you on somewhere? I thought you were on my IG. Sherry, send me a link to the group mod. And Police Wife, if you can send me one, I'll send. Well, I can't get in there. I'll do it after. I know it's on my laptop. I'm having to erase and add new mods. It's not the easiest thing. What do you mean? Discord, it shouldn't be that difficult. to hey LRC, looky there. I'm looking for it on my phone real quick. And I can't even find it there. What is going on with Discord and YouTube? Maybe it is user error. And it's not the computers at all. I don't want to sign on my computer because I might sign into the one I just deleted. I had Discord twice, y'all. Hey, Seabreeze. Seabreezy. Welcome. Let me get on the right chat so I can see everyone. If y'all have, if you didn't get a notification, make sure you're still subbed because a lot of people got booted. Or not a lot of people. A lot of people have gotten booted, but it had been a few weeks since I'd been telling people, I think, and it happened to someone today, they said. I'm kind of trying to catch up what I'm missing. Hey, Trisha H. See, Breezy. Oh, the flowers. In 2 weeks, I have subbed and resubbed so many times. It makes me feel bad. But then again, I had no idea I could spend so much time on YouTube. Do members got to be on? No, you don't have to be on Discord. No one has to be, not even moderators. And actually, I'm not sending the links out like it's not that I'm promoting Discord at all. I don't spend much time there. I'm trying to get a place so I can just communicate with my moderators. And my Discord server has a moderator private room that you have to be a moderator, or you have to be a moderator on Discord to be in that room. So I've tried to make my YouTube moderators Discord mods and send them links to that private server, just so like if I'm going live, I can say, heads up, y'all, because just so they'll have a little bit of heads up. But then I forgot to do it today. I didn't forget. I couldn't get it up on this dang computer. So I don't do Discord a whole lot. I mean, it's still there. It's like a dead land. No one's really said anything since September in the public rooms. And what a great name to give an app that you want people to be in, right? Discord. Makes no sense to me. What else have we missed? Is Uncivil Law doing better? Because when I was waiting for the timer to Deadland, when I was waiting for the timer to start this live, I had opened up one of Uncivil Law's chats, and it was the one where he was talking about the last filing. So it was before his sad one. But he was like, I do have moderators, but apparently none in here right now. And I saw the chat saying, stop being dicks, basically, talking to someone, but I couldn't see who they were talking to. So I guess those comments had been deleted. But his mods weren't signed in, and he kept getting distracted by the chat. And I don't like that. I just, I do like him, even when I didn't like him or I didn't agree with his statements or however he saw the case or whatever, because in my mind, you're supposed to be against Katie's side no matter what. You're supposed to want and wish she would lose. I still like him. He's funny. They complained that he was drinking, and and who cares? Like, go watch somebody else. If he's never seemed drunk to me, he doesn't cuss and talk disrespectful to people. Hey, Hermes, welcome. Give me 1 second. Okay, y'all, Cash is out. Hey, Miss Wolfie, I saw your message just a few minutes ago about having your system up. That's cool. You gotta buy down Grand Theft Auto too, right? I want to play a game, y'all, but I can't. Like, you gotta buy these games to play online. He gets depressed and it hits him, and he won't drink no more because people complained. For some, and I don't know what his issue is. I never thought he had a drinking issue, but people can have them and you never know, or people, whatever. But if that whiskey tasting, because he always seemed like one of those like tasters to me. He didn't seem like he was trying to get drunk. I just don't like that. I don't like when somebody makes someone feel bad about themselves. Uncivil was fun when he was drinking. I never saw it as a problem, but some people just don't like drinking, and some people are just negative Nancy's. Yeah. Some people are just going to find harm or fault with whatever. He would usually drink just on Fridays. Hey, Gam Gam, ×3. And now my audio stream is at a lower bit rate than blah, blah. I don't know how to fix that. It has to be bought, and then my hobby server is free, though. I don't know how I'd play Grand Theft Auto with a keyboard, actually. I used to like playing it with my sons. That sounded terrible, but with their game, the actual racing part, not the picking up the hookers and stuff. We didn't do that part. But he was here for like 3 months, and that game, he didn't even like that game anymore. And I don't do the war games. Like, I'm not good at them. Miss Cassandra, how dare you sneak in? Uncivil Law doesn't down his alcohol. He sips. Yeah, people are just looking to have issue. If my audio starts sounding weird, y'all let me know, because I'm getting warnings. Picking up hoes is the best part. Oh my goodness, Miss Cassandra. There's no one like you. Has anyone played Alone? That's the one I was talking about, Wolfie. Among Us. Alone Among Us, or Among Us. That's the game I asked you about. I couldn't remember the name of. Hey, Janine, does someone want to come in and chat? I've got to step away for just a second. I'll wash my hands before I come back, I promise. Among Us is $5. And then is there a bunch of extras? Because I can swing $5. If it's a good game. Let's see. Y'all want to hear a song while I go for a minute, since no one's going to come in? We haven't heard the whole squirrel song lately, but I don't know if I have it close. Bye. What's it called? Yeah, I don't know where it's at in this drive. Mm-hmm. I wouldn't even know where to go to find it. I'm looking. Give me a second. I know where to find it. I don't know why all of my stuff on my computer is gone. Like all of the pinned stuff that was pinned, it's not there anymore to my drive. And I did reset my laptop, but I didn't reset my desktop. Here we go. See if SoundCloud will open. And there's Discord opening all of a sudden. Is stuff finally going to start working? The heck? Is that a long one? Tell me if you can hear it.
There once was a squirrel and her name was Little Red. She ate some bad peaches.
Y'all hear that?
She stumbled and staggered home to her bed. And when she woke up in the morning, she said, "Let's listen, Little Red. Ooh, ooh, Little Red. Ooh, ooh."
Can y'all hear the song? Let me know.
Squirrel's tread. Ooh, ooh, Little Red. Ooh, ooh, Little Red. Ooh, ooh. She is the best squirrel, 'cause I said. She grew up as happy as any squirrel could. She lived in a cozy house all made of wood. And when she was bad, they'd tell her to be good. But only one thing helped her be understood. When she stumbled and staggered home to her bed. And when she woke up in the morning, she said, "Let's listen, Little Red. Ooh, ooh, Little Red. Ooh, ooh." She goes where no other squirrels tread. Ooh, ooh, Little Red. Ooh, ooh, Little Red. Ooh, ooh. She is the best squirrel, 'cause I said. She grew up as happy as any squirrel could. She lived in a cozy house all made of wood. And when she was bad, they'd tell her to be good. But only one thing helped her be understood. Let's listen, Little Red. Ooh, ooh, Little Red. Ooh, ooh. She goes where no other squirrels tread. Ooh, ooh, Little Red. Ooh, ooh, Little Red. Ooh, ooh. She is the best squirrel, 'cause I said. Well, she had squirrel friends and she had squirrel foes. When she first started, she sometimes would doze. But now she's the best squirrel with real cute squirrel toes. And if you want to know how the story goes, then listen. Little Red, ooh, ooh, Little Red, ooh, ooh. She goes where no other squirrels dare to tread. Ooh, ooh, Little Red, ooh, ooh, Little Red, ooh, ooh. Mr. Gray Squirrel, 'cause I say
Squirrel! And I have sped her up before. Oopsie. I've sped her up before. Because I was playing the song so much, I was trying to do the video intro thing, and it's cute. I need to speed that one up just a tad, and I can't do it with YouTube because there's certain you have to go like certain increments to speed up YouTube. But my editor does, you can speed it up more detailed, like 1%, 2%. Hey, Godless Scummer. So I might try that just so we can hear her little squirrely voice. Let me find the right screen. I missed everyone so much. I'm glad I thought of using my name and tried it that way. I am too, because I don't know when I would have went back and looked at the top of the list. Miss Cassandra, are you mad? Welcome back, Godless. It seems like it's been a minute since I saw you last in here. I can see you. Why would I disappear again? Yeah, I love that. This little group that if someone's missing, we miss them. Like I don't like thinking they're upset or whatever. And I have thought since police wife told me that she was blocked, like, why isn't she back yet? But I kind of was blaming YouTube in the back of my head, but I guess it's my fault because I didn't see it. I felt bad for him. He was trying to build his channel, and I think he thought he might lose subs over the complaints. My thoughts, don't like it, don't watch. My thoughts too. And also, someone came into my stream. We were doing a live and said that his stream was so depressing and sad, like he was down. And I'm like, you go tell him to come over here, or you go tell him, like, don't let people get him down, because the people who are going to go to your comments and just run their mouth and make you feel like that, they're not there for constructive criticism to start with. If they really were and they had a lot of like real criticism that is going to make you so depressed, so sad that you're depressed or your stream is depressing, then sometimes those people are just downers, Debbie Downers, and they're really not trying to give you constructive criticisms. They're just being dicks. So there's a thin line. I mean, I get constructive criticism in my comments that it sometimes it makes you go, ouch, that hurt a little bit, but I really think sometimes they're giving criticism that what they think might make it better. And I get it. It's not always easy to hear, but sometimes it really is criticism. Sometimes it's just haters gonna hate. We're getting a group together for Among Us. See, Breezy is in it too. I would have first I want to watch a little YouTube video. Is that hard? Is that like what? Is that like a kind of Sims type game? Or I'll put in $5 and download that game. I ain't hating on it. Hey, Aaron, welcome. SC Johnson, how are you, boo? So glad you're here. Lisa Sims, did I say that? I did say that. Hey, Susan. Wolfie, is there a lot of add-ons that I'll have to purchase for that game, like you did for Sims, or is it just you buy it and you bought it? You felt bad for him. He's trying to build his channel. He does have a lot of subs now, though. To me, 4,000. He has a lot of people in his live streams, and I mean, I get it. Like you're always wanting to grow. I just like him. When he looks sad, I feel sad. I don't know. I don't like seeing anybody feel like sad and because of people coming at him on YouTube though, or Twitter. That's just, to me, be nicer. Red, I came on today and went through the past videos, and I could see when I saw my last post. And last one, I was on February 18th, and hey y'all, but then February 18th, KJ laughing to the bank, my chat stopped. KJ laughing all the way to the bank. I remember that. Were you in the chat when it happened, or just all of a sudden that like you couldn't when you came into a chat one time and it wasn't working? I think Wolfie that I asked, is there add-ons I'll have to buy like you did with Sims game, or is it just once you buy it, you got it? And Uncivil Law was sad because people were mean and told him he shouldn't be. They were mean to him in comments. Yeah, I'm glad that we got S.C. Johnson here. We've all been thinking of you. I'm trying to read up in the chat. But LRC, I'm telling you, I don't know if anything would make me madder than being able to be in a, well, it usually don't bother me because it's places that I've been blocked or places that if I'm talking, I'm arguing anyway. But if I were to like go into a channel where I know everyone's my friend and not be seen while I'm typing, I would get mad. I would probably get angry. Like, what happened? Because it's like it lets you actually type, but people don't see it. Some people probably think they're being ignored. I know people think they're being ignored because I've heard people that don't realize. I mean, I guess that's how people find out probably what shadow banning is or being hidden on YouTube is, because it's not like it tells you you've been blocked from talking here. It kind of lets you think you're still good. See Breezy, thanks for coming. Oh, my son and new grandbaby. How old's the grandbaby? Oh, my son and my new grandbaby and daughter-in-law, can't forget her, should be moving next door to me this weekend, y'all. I'm so excited. I'm going to say, y'all deserve a night out. Why don't y'all go get you something to eat, and I'll stay here with the baby. Sounds like a plan to me. The Sunday streams I do with Noodle are generally really early for America. With Noodles? With Deaf Noodle Godless? Is that who you're talking about? I would see my post, but I would direct post to you and Police Wife and Violent when no one replied. I knew something was wrong. Yeah, because we'll always speak back. Like, I usually don't miss. I mean, I'm not going to say I don't ever miss, but if it's happened multiple times and you've at me in a stream multiple times and I don't respond, there's something wrong. I will be back. Mine's name's Lily and she's 1 month. Get out. She was a month old Wednesday. Her name's Lily. That's what we call her. Oh, that's sweet. No, not Deaf Noodles. Okay. Look at that, y'all. Me and Breezy have a grandbaby that's got the same name. How sweet. What does that say? You are so lucky to have them next door. My future daughter-in-law ain't so sure if she likes me or not. I wasn't so sure if mine liked me or not. but she does. I'm just kidding. I get paranoid like people don't like. Mine is Liliana too, but not Grace. But that's crazy. Liliana is my grandbaby's name. with the same spelling. You go love on that baby, and we'll be here when you get back, maybe. That's neat. Is that I don't think that's a really common name either. I love it. She's a month and yes, almost a month and a week. Hey Sarah, I'm good. I hope you are. We have a lot to talk about. That is too crazy. I'm in Virginia. Well, my daughter-in-law is from she's from here, but she's Mexican, and the middle name is after her dad, so it's a little odd name or different. It's not odd, it's just different, but it's what they came up with to be in honor of her dad's name, and yeah, that's neat. Little Red. Okay, I just looked it up. There are packs you can buy and download, but it's not needed. The reviews say base game is great of its own. Okay. LRC said, while I'm recouping on the couch today, I was like, I'm figuring this out. So I went through past videos and then saw your live tonight. So tried under LRC when no one answered. I wonder, okay, the one that you got booted from was KJ, what'd you say? Oh, she's laughing to the bank. Was there some drama in that one? I don't remember the last time we had drama where there was like trolls, I guess is the word. I don't get a lot of that anymore. Or did we have that Streambot, that Streamlabs bot in here that night? I used to work with a guy who said Virginia isn't Southern because it's above North Carolina. He was funny. Virginia's still Southern, I would think. I've had people tell me North Carolina wants Southern. Well, okay. If you say so. You say so. I've got to be okay for my family and mommy. SC, but it's really hard. Heart is heavy. We love you, SC. And you don't always have to. I know you feel like you have to be the strong one, and you may for your family, but if you need an ear or a shoulder or a friend, you got plenty here. We love you. And you can't always. Everybody needs a soft spot sometimes, you know. We are planning a new show which should start later this year. We've got a lot of work to do. Oh, that's exciting. Godless. And not a fan, 3-week-old. Oh, you got a boy baby. I'm okay with my next grandbaby is a boy baby. But I'm so glad the first was a girl. Oh my goodness. She's going to be so stinking rotten. Susan for $6.99. For your beautiful grandbaby, how to change the amount in super chats. The only option they give me is $6.99. Weird. It should. I don't know. I've never heard that, but it should let you type it in because I never do the amount that it recommends. But I've never messed with the super chat amounts. I know it. When I did the Streamlabs thing, and that's one of the reasons I quit. When Streamlabs would share my YouTube, it wouldn't share my YouTube. It would share a PayPal, and I never ever wanted to tweet my PayPal, but that was the home screen it tweeted, and it always suggested 5, but I had it set. So, or I tried to have it set so it didn't do that, but I couldn't even get them not to tweet my PayPal. They have 3 boys. yeah, I'm so glad. I'm kind of shocked because, if you know my ex-husband's family, it's boys, boys, boys. Hey T, how are you doing? I'll drop the link again. Maybe someone will take it. T. Oh, thank you, Susan. It's weird that it won't let. Does anyone else have that issue where it won't let you change the amount on the super chats? Now it's not showing me the super chats on that screen. I would, but my son is loud. Thank you, SE. I love the butterfly emoji, Sherry. I haven't seen that one. That's what. What else? Let me see what else. Because I was watching stuff earlier. I tried and it gave me the option to change. I would have come on before, but my grandson is not having a good day. I'm sorry. I hope he feels better. Or has a better day tomorrow. Let me see here. There's Unreal. I don't want to watch the sad Unreal. Or Uncivil, not Unreal. Sorry. There was a really good video I saw earlier. Eight Thoughts getting banned. Who is Eight Thoughts? See, I can go through my YouTube recommendations. Why son-in-law is American. Little Red, my son-in-law is American Mexican. I'm being proper, but with last names, they use mom and dad's last names together. Me and my daughter just use his dad. Yeah, I'm not sure. My son's wife did not. Her last name was, she just had her dad's last name. But for the baby has her last name and my son's last name. She has two last names. But they didn't hyphenate it. So I'm she'll always get recognized by the very, very last name because I know how it works around here. People don't understand it. Jeffree Star's career is about to be over. Is a video. Jessie is posing as a teenage girl. Have y'all seen that? I didn't know that. Hey, Sassy. Welcome back. So, I'm sorry. I'm getting lost and I'm looking at these videos. I can't remember which one I saw earlier that was good to me. I'm sure it was about the case, and it was Drama and Opinions, I believe, talking about Michael Brown was shook. No, it wasn't Drama and Opinions. It was what's her? No, is it True Sleuth? My girl True Sleuth. I do believe, but when I'm going to history and it's showing me only all of my old videos. I wish I had about. It was from 5 hours ago. Why can't I find it now? Okay, let me ask y'all. Have y'all heard anything else? We touched on it a little bit the other day about self-taught beauty. Yes, I heard Jessie is a girl now. Must be like his twin sister. A lot of people are looking into this self-taught. Okay, T, I'll be here. My mind's jumping everywhere. Jessie, that was Julie Virgo. I love Julie. If y'all don't know her, if y'all don't have Twitter, Julie Virgo is just the cutest, sweetest thing. And she's from Scotland? I think I'm right. And she does imitate, like she did people's accents. She did their voices. And I said, you didn't do me, I feel left out. So then she did me. And then I'm like, do I sound like that? That's why I listen to myself in double speed, y'all. She's a sweetheart. She's so cute. When is this from? Okay, 2 days ago.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, it's alive. Look, this is Julie.
Sorry, guys. I had everything prepared, and then my laptop.
Oh, you can't see her. Let me show you. She's so cute, so I'll show you. We won't watch her live stream because it's fairly new. Y'all should go watch it though. It's fairly new and it's like a 2-hour live, so I won't watch the thing. But she's so cute, her little flannel. She's dressed like she's talking like me, wearing plaid. And I said flannel, wearing plaid.
Shutdown went out of charge. I had to put the charger in it, and then so basically this is me. I've got to restart. I'm so sorry. Like,
I love her voice.
I'm really sorry. There's no excuse for me being late. Can you hear me? Okay. Hi, Jay. I'm so sorry I'm late, guys. This computer's off, and forget that it can just shut down. I think it's an update. Hi, Hannah. I'm so sorry I'm late, guys. I really apologise.
She's sweetheart.
I'm so sorry though, really seriously. Okay, so hi, Easy. Oh, you'll find this funny, Easy. Right, okay, so I've got a bit of a dilemma here, right? I wanted to like share the screen and like obviously show you this video that I put together on my iMovie.
I think I've got to speed it up too much. I can't. Yes, so she did a video stream about Jessie being a girl now, or pretending to be someone. There's a female account, someone pretending to be a female that people think is Jessie. I could listen to her all day. Right, she does. You have to listen clear, yeah, because especially if she talks fast, I won't be able to. I'll be like, "What'd she say?" But okay, so if you say I try to watch some of Self-Taught Beauty's videos, and when I search, I could only find her eviction and not one about the fire. So I'm wondering if she deleted it. It was right. They were side by side the other night when we were watching her. Let me see if I can find her. Now that she's gotten attention to herself, she may have deleted some stuff because it was here the other day, right there. When her ice while living in the shed, but it doesn't say fire in the title, but the one I saw the other night did. Let me see. And it's been months. Because I was like, does she know that she's got one that says eviction and one that says fire side by side? At home for the holidays. I'm looking. I saw a video where someone went to her address. I guess she's made it public. And they were like, look, but it was someone who was still on her. They were still for her. They weren't trying to debunk anything she said. They were just saying, this is sad. But it was a few months old, the video. I'm not seeing it now, but I don't remember exactly where it was. She did a lot of Ipsy and unboxing stuff. How do you do that? Do you have to buy that stuff? Like when all of these unboxing Ipsies, and is this stuff she bought or did someone send it to her? She's got 14,000 subscribers. Okay, so there is eviction date. Is this illegal? That was 6 months ago. Of replying to hate comments on my eviction video. Notice of eviction. Now I don't see the fire one down here. I mean, if that happens to you, how bad of luck do you have? But I never, and I watched a bunch of parts. I didn't go through the whole videos ever, but I watched a bunch of partial videos trying to find out the timeline. Like, how did you get evicted and have a house fire? I get it. It can happen. I think the house she was living in was there. It says this girl has the worst luck ever. Let's see. I don't know. Oh, Waxy. Hold up. Waxy.
Hey,
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm slow to
You're
the party.
fine. I,
How long you been waiting?
maybe 15 minutes.
Oh, shoot. Are you serious? I'm sorry.
It was okay. I was enjoying the show.
No.
I was at Walgreens, and I turned on my phone, so I was listening to you on my drive home. I had to,
Oh, okay.
you know what I mean? And so
Oh,
then
yeah.
I got home, and I was like, you said you dropped the link, and you know how good I am at scrolling back for a link.
Yeah. Oh, no.
I'm teasing. Anyway, so I saw the link and I grabbed it because of your title. It was like, yeah, somebody uses the Cliff Notes to do her videos. And I mean, I didn't even have to watch the video today. It was like, just the title. It's like, well, she didn't watch a dang thing. That's for sure.
Well, see, we watched Katie's video at the beginning. I don't know if you heard that
Well,
part.
I knew you must have, but by the time I was at Walgreens, I think you might have been done by that.
Yeah, it's like she reported on what that whole episode or the first half of the episode, but really it seemed like she just watched the previews.
Yes. Yes.
Like,
And
you know, the cliffhangers, like the what's gonna happen next week? That's not how it really went.
Right. You watched it too? Yeah, that's not how it went. And you know, if you're a fan of the show, and even if you don't care for the show, at least tell the truth. But
right, like they never used the term queen bee.
Right. Well, in Mary said it off, like she was trying to remember the term, so she was like queen something, and then she did say like her third choice. She was like queen bee. I don't care for that term. Mary did say that, but
yeah, but the way it looked in Katie's, it's like that's a thing that they have a queen. Well, I mean, if they did, it would be Robin probably.
Yeah.
But
it just is, you know, I've been doing this now since it was October when I started. And when you start realizing, I'm going to continue. I'm not saying I'm stopping, but there's so many people that just don't give a dang at all. They're willing to hear the lies and support that. And, you know, I guess with my personality, it's disheartening. It's like, why do people want to invest in lies? I don't get it. Do they not watch the show and they're just there for the salaciousness?
I mean, really,
right?
I think a lot of people don't pay attention to the show really, and then they want to put their 2 cents in on the 2 seconds they watch.
Well, no, are they okay? So if they're not watching the show anymore, and let's say they used to, and now they're just if they're just on YouTube looking for updates, they're going to the wrong place because they're not getting the right info.
Right.
If they're watching that video.
Right.
Hey, Waxy.
Hey, police wife life. How are you?
I love you. You are the sweetest.
Oh, thank you. I sure enjoy you too. I'm happy to see you.
Have you heard much about the self-taught beauty that we just started talking
Only
about?
a little bit, so I'm curious. Yeah.
Me too.
I just found this video and it looked like it's going to talk about a fire. I guess she was living in a house that was in her mom's name, or that it was in a family where she got it from's name, and it didn't have insurance, and it caught on fire. And at some point, she's been evicted. This has all happened in the last 6 or 8 months, and she's been evicted. And every video, it used to be about Ipsy and unboxing and stuff like that, and now it seems like they're all about my poor life. And she and don't get me wrong, I feel sorry for anyone going through this to any extent. Anyone can have a hard time, right?
Yeah.
And go
Right.
through it for a while.
Oh yeah. Yep.
But when I realized in a live stream and we're playing her video, and I knew she had 2 boys, and I heard, because she's always saying, and my boys, her boys are 18 and 20 years old.
Okay.
So her boys should be helping her pay rent. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
If
did you
it's
see
bad.
that one video where that one lady actually went to her house?
I was watching one yesterday where a woman drove and she was like, this is the address. But I thought the woman was still in support of her. I didn't see the whole video. I don't know how it ended.
Yeah, I need to look more into it before I really have an opinion on it. But I don't know.
Well, I have an opinion on it now without finishing that video, but it's because, okay, so she always walks to the store to get her heating fuel or whatever for her shed in the pitch dark. And there's always this, she can't do videos. Wildflower Gypsy, another creator, sent her an invitation to be on her channel to answer questions. And she basically said, look, people were asking about you, and I'm giving, basically she gave her the opportunity to answer these questions before the video's done without her.
She said she's going to do like a 3-part series.
Right.
On
So
her.
here's your chance to.
But you know what? Always Busy here in the comments has a really good point. She said, I'm not saying she's a scammer. I'm saying I don't feel sorry for her at all.
That's
all
what
the
I said.
donations in the world aren't going to help her. They will only enable her to continue being helpless.
Yeah, some people will be okay. She's living in a shed, and she showed pictures of it. She's got 3 cats and a dog in that shed.
Well, I thought there was more cats than that.
Well, I've seen 3. There may be. If she wanted more, she'd have more. That's my opinion. She wouldn't keep begging and for money. And look, if she wants that to be her thing, to ask for money on YouTube and to live in the shed, that's fine. But every time she walks to the store, it's pitch black. She told Wildflower Gypsy she never has a Wi-Fi signal. She has to stand in the street or something to steal Wi-Fi from somebody. Well, I've seen videos made in her shed with Wi-Fi or with her phone. So she said, well, no hurry. Just send me back. Here's the email, and you can answer my email. Hey, Julie Virgo in my chat. I love you.
I mean, she's obviously getting on the internet plenty when she wants to.
And how if she has no signal? Let's say every time she walks to the store to get heating fuel at night in the pitch dark, she's got the saddest music following her around.
Did she lose her job? I mean, what? How did we get here? Did she lose a job?
Did she have a job?
See, I don't know.
I don't know.
I need to really look more into her videos.
I mean, I've just learned about her
looking
because with the virus, as we all know, if she lost her job,
she been getting paid.
There's bonus unemployment money going. So it's kind of weird to me, unless she wasn't working even before we got the.
Right. And actually, if you lose your job because of the virus, you were making jack unless you messed up on the tax part like I did. And I said, yes, take out taxes. And then I thought that meant total. And then I put the percentage. Well, if you say yes to the federal, that's a percentage. And then I said 15% on state. So they were taking like 30%. I was making squat, but I got taxes back in my refund thank goodness, because during my 2-month furlough, because I did have a layoff through my work for 2 months, I wasn't getting much during the week, but thank goodness I got a I got a
And
refund.
I see
Sure.
what you're saying. My thing is, from what I'm understanding, I mean, how long has she been out of work?
Mm-hmm.
I
Mm-hmm.
don't
That's
know
my
that she. Let me
question.
go back.
I mean, maybe she's not worked for years, but then where the unboxings would tell
Uh-huh.
me she's had some money
Right.
because
She's getting paid for
I
that.
tried to do one unboxing one time. I wasn't very good at it.
Well, what was it, Waxy? Was it something you ordered? And
Yeah, it was some clothes that my son had, was Stitch Fix or something, where they pick
Oh,
out
I
your
know.
clothes.
Yes.
It's really quite nice, but I can't afford it. But anyway, for one time, I got the box, and then you choose what you keep, and then you can send the rest back.
Yes.
Right?
My
okay.
daughter did that for a little bit. Yeah.
It's. I mean, of the stuff they send you 5 things. Of the 5 things, I wish I could have kept 4 of them. There was a sweater I wasn't interested in, but there was 4 things I thought were really cute. And
Yeah.
I ended up keeping 2 because I had gotten a credit from my son referring me. So it ended up I had to pay like $20.
Oh,
So
wow. Yeah.
Well, if you
yeah.
can see the screen, a year ago, she would talk about Jacqueline Hill and Tati a little bit. And it was all, not all, but pretty much all BoxyCharm, Ipsy,
Okay.
Boxy Looks, BoxyCharm. What is BoxyCharm? You Are Being Brainwashed rant. That's a Jeffree Star and Shane Dawson video. She was trying to be like in the makeup guru type world, I
Sure.
think.
Sure.
Which is fine. That's a lot of videos. She's got a lot of videos. She's got 14,000 subscribers, but her videos get,
Wow.
I mean, her videos aren't getting many clicks. Like I get more views. She's got some videos that get like 1,500, 1,600 views, but she's got a lot that don't even get 1,000. And why? Well, there's one between 600, but that's a box.
Think how much fun it could be if it was like a she shed and she was like sharing,
Right?
the decorating of the she shed. I would enjoy that.
Right. That
Well,
would be awesome.
right, but it looks like a barn. I mean, it doesn't look like, I don't know.
Well,
Maybe she ought to get them she says though my boys like they're just little helpless little children. And someone said to me in the comments, maybe DMs, well, what if her children are severely, like there's something wrong with them and she has, like, she'll be taking care of them. Something tells me that if her children had some kind of disability that would make them so disabled that she would have to take care of them forever, that she
She'd
would
be
have
getting a
said
check
that.
on them. Yeah. Well,
She would,
she'd be getting paid too
oh,
if they had a
good point.
disability.
I mean, something
Yes.
tells me she would have said that to some sad music.
Right. But she would be getting a disability check on them if something was
You-
really
both of
wrong
you,
with them.
both of you are
Yes.
making really good points. That's exactly right. Yep.
Right. And I'm not sure that, well, I mean, she gets something. She
Well,
I'm
the
not
18-year-old.
saying she gets anything, but she has a lot of medical issues and has talked about all the meds she's on. So
Yeah.
she's got some type of insurance, Medicaid, something, some kind of help. We don't know if she gets, we don't know what she gets.
That's
How
just
did she
it.
become a thing? I mean, I don't understand 14,000 subscribers. That's wonderful.
Oh, well,
But
that's what I was
why is
scrolling
she
back.
now?
Because
I hear people talking.
I think because for 6 or 8 or for somewhere between 6 to 9 months, 6 to 9 months of the last year, she has been, it went from unboxing and makeup to, oh, I just had a fire and oh, I just got evicted, to she's added sad music and long walks in the dark to the store to get gas for her heater, to just
My goodness.
basically
Okay.
begging for just money. And nobody's seen any change. Like, she can't get a job because she doesn't have an ID, and she can't get an ID because she doesn't have a birth certificate and all of the information she needs. And it's $13 for an ID.
Yeah.
At some point, you stop whining and, like, you got to make stuff happen.
Right.
And,
Yes, exactly.
And people have told other creators, I think Wildflower said people have told her they've sent her hundreds and hundreds of dollars at one time.
Oh boy.
So, I mean, surely especially with the virus. In times of the virus, you can get
Yes.
an ID without your birth certificate and proof. Someone's going to help you get an ID.
Yes.
There's
Exactly.
homeless people that live behind the grocery store that I used to work at part-time. They all had IDs.
Mhm.
That's what I'm saying. They are a lot less lenient, or they're a lot more lenient right now because of the virus.
Mhm.
That you're not having to go through the normal steps that you would have to.
Well, and a
Right.
state ID is, pretty
And
cheap.
yeah, and it's my
$13.
understanding from the little bit that I know, and again, I need to look into it more, but she supposedly has quite the lengthy rap sheet.
I haven't
dear.
heard that.
Oh dear. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I have not heard that. But
Well, I still would wish her to turn it around,
I absolutely, yeah.
People can change, I'm all for
Absolutely.
people changing, and I'm all for giving someone a hand up, but
Yeah.
giving someone a hand up and hand out constantly is
Well,
another
a hand up
story.
and a hand out are two totally different things.
Well,
Yes.
she's gotten a lot of handouts, is what I'm saying.
Right. If she's packaging the request like it would be a hand up, and
Mhm.
she just wants a hand out, those are different.
Yeah.
If
Yeah.
she doesn't want any better, if she's okay living in her shed, that's fine. Some people, I mean, it's not a teeny tiny piece of crap shed, then that's on her if that's how she's okay living. But don't make people feel bad for you when everyone's struggling right now,
Right.
Yes. Right.
Yeah.
If that's
Yep.
how you want to live, that's how you want to live. But if it's not, and you're asking for money, show these people who are giving you hundreds of dollars what you're doing to pull yourself out of this bad spot.
Do you
Mhm.
see LRC's comment? Hi LRC, by the way. And I saw you in the thing trying to reach out earlier. That's when I was at the Walgreens. But anyway,
No,
do you see what she's saying
I
here?
think she has warrants, so
Yeah.
can't apply for anything.
Yeah.
That would make sense.
That does
Well,
make
and like I
sense.
said, it's my understanding that she has quite the lengthy rap sheet, which
Well-
I will get into and find out, because that's
Right.
gonna make a difference on things
Well,
too.
I know a lot of people with a lot of bad past that are great people now.
Absolutely.
And we
But
don't want to falsely accuse if we don't
correct,
know.
and she
Right.
did just say that she got a very gracious was it EBT or food stamp worker, and they approved her without her ID. Well, first off, if her children are 18 and 20, that means they were minors very recently before she hit this hard time. And at some point they've had her ID on file, because I have a feeling she's been in
The system.
as far as she's gotten help before, especially
Okay.
with all the medical, kidney, and all the issues she has. So all they have to do, I mean, if you've got an ID on file, you've got an ID on file, and they have to keep it for 10 years. They just do. So that it doesn't necessarily have to be anything super special for them to pass her through. But I don't know how that works. I don't think for food stamps that if you have a warrant that you're not going to get it.
No, I don't either. I don't think that's part of the prerequisite for
So
that.
you can't have a felony for drugs,
Mhm.
and you can't have a
If you have any type of drug charges, you do not get any aid from the state.
Sure.
But a warrant wouldn't do
And
that.
nor should you,
Right. Yep.
in my opinion.
Oh, I agree.
Well, yeah, and it's a fine line, which we don't know what her arrests were for, and I mean, she
Yeah,
looks
I
like
hadn't even heard
the
before
picture I've seen. She
tonight
looks
that
like
she
a
had.
like a 40-something-year-old lady, and I mean, I guess for now, I'm going to pray for her and wish her the best, and
Right.
I'm going to go. When we get done here tonight, I'm going to go watch some videos and catch up on this, because
Yeah, I want to do
Mhm.
that too.
I've been hearing the rumblings for, man, it must be at least a month now. And I was like, I don't know what that's all about. So,
Well, if you scroll back like a year ago, she looked way different. But
okay.
I mean, not way different, but different in a way she wanted. Like, if I wanted to come on here looking raggedy tonight, I could come on here looking raggedy. You know what I mean?
Well, you see,
Well-
I only have my picture up, right?
Right.
EKC did a pretty lengthy video on her, I believe, yesterday, and I've only been able to watch bits of it.
Oh,
So I need to
okay.
finish watching what
I
she
love
did.
Erin.
Okay. Yep. She'll shoot it straight, I bet.
Yeah, so I need to finish watching hers.
Yeah, me too. I didn't go back. I don't think I've been back this far in her videos. Like she was really
Look
pumping
at
them
all
out.
those. Holy cow.
That's a lot.
Well,
And
she must make money, guys. I mean, come on.
I mean,
14,000?
I saw one that was called affiliate. It had affiliate in the title, but these are all unboxing. Who's buying this stuff?
Well, she could, just like that Stitch Fix. You don't, it costs you $20, I guess, to have the person pick out your clothes if you stay with it. But you can send it all back and just enjoy the unboxing. So I don't know how makeup though. Man, you couldn't open it or anything. I don't think that might get dicey.
Right.
Hey,
feisty lady. Erin's is it's EKC People Suck.
Yeah.
All one word is her channel.
Yeah.
People suck.
And like I said, the little bit that I was able to hear, she was pretty good at explaining.
Okay. Well, it sounds like that's our
because she's
after
the
hours
one
viewing.
Yeah, she's the one that said that she had quite the lengthy rap sheet.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't know that. I've
Mhm.
heard her first name. That I think she said it, but I'm trying to see how far back they go, and I'm still on 1 year.
And so many. Wow. To me, this is. I mean, I probably made how many now? 40 videos or something.
And you're doing amazing, by the way.
You are.
Well, thank you, guys. Thank you.
I had so much fun last night.
I did too. Oh my gosh.
Oh, I missed it.
Well, Red, we got
Us
gold
older
down.
ladies have a good time. We know how to throw down stuff.
We got talking about old TV and old heartthrobs, and I mean, we got silly.
Waxy
It
was
fun.
throwing her panties at concerts. And
Oh wow! I think I
literally
400
choked on my drink last night with that one. I was like, "This is great."
Oh, but okay, I didn't really. My girlfriend stopped me. That's what she's there for, is to make sure I don't.
Wow!
Oh,
y'all, I have 22 uploads and 369 live.
It was
videos
great. That was an epic
on my
moment.
channel. That's crazy.
There's nobody would believe that about me. You know that, right?
No, not our sweet
I
Waxy.
I'm a different person at concerts. I really enjoy it. And I've invited different people to go with me just so they can see how much fun I have.
I love concerts. I'm
Look,
gonna
I
tell you
found the
what.
beginning of her channel, y'all. It was
Oh my
3 years
Lord.
ago.
It was what was it, Red?
3 years ago.
3.
And it was drugstore versus high-end top 5 travel-sized eye palettes.
Oh.
Master or disaster makeup products. Ultimate. I mean, it was makeup from the beginning.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Well, and 14,000 people. Think about that subscribed. There's so many makeup channels. So she must have been interesting. I mean, people must have enjoyed it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe she had a viral.
Money, you guys. That's money coming in there.
Because a lot of them still have 50 and 33 views.
Oh, okay.
Well, there's one with 12,000. That's their first big one that I see.
12,000.
It was about, hold on, 5, 10, 15, 25, 30, 36 videos into her videos. She did a $50 eBay mystery box giveaway. Box ? It had 12,000 views. So maybe that was what did it.
Well, yeah.
I mean, it only takes one viral video.
Okay, but that kind of proves the point. It's not like she hasn't had money coming in.
Yes, right.
So what are you doing with that money? You need to learn how to budget, it looks like.
Hey, police wife, we could do a collab, Red, if you want in on this. You're kind of young, but we could do one and have a how to budget your money.
Absolutely. Waxy, I'm all in. Let's help these kiddos out. Let's do it.
I tell you.
We're old school, and I don't think a lot of them appreciate that.
Was
but-
Aaron's
I
video?
agree.
Hey, was Aaron's video about her? Was it named about her? Does anyone?
I don't remember. All I know is I was
I don't
listening
think
to
so,
it as I was
guys.
driving.
I'm a sub to Aaron, obviously, and I don't remember
Hold on,
that
I'll look.
name. I don't remember that name.
Yeah,
coming up.
I listened to her while I was driving, so I don't remember what the name or
Okay.
anything was on it. But she did do it, and she
I
did a
gotta
great
step away
job
for
on
just a
it.
second.
You
Okay.
know,
Okay.
but she does really good with her videos anyway.
Yes.
So
Okay. Dominus. No.
Adam and Eve unboxing. Hey, we can keep some spice in our marriage, Waxy. It's
Well,
okay.
yeah, I guess.
No
Yeah.
shame in our game. It's
We'd
all
have
right.
to have an age
Just
appropriate.
put some Bengay in there for us too for afterwards.
You'd have to lead us off there, Dominus. You'd have to take the lead.
Oh, that's funny.
This is fun. Now, normally I can't see the chat when I'm in a video, but I told my husband when I got home, could I borrow his phone?
Yeah.
So I'm reading the chat on his phone while I'm talking to you guys. This is awesome.
And I did the same thing. I brought the YouTube up to read the chat on my computer, and I'm on my phone. So yeah, I don't like going where I can't see what's going on.
Yeah,
you know that. You know the
normally.
feeling there.
Yeah, I sure do.
We learn.
Oh boy, I've learned some lessons lately.
We learn. We're quick learners.
Oh, wait, what's he saying? I could do a theme, like
oh Lord. Goodness.
Okay.
You know, Waxy, you're gonna have to do more than Sunday nights. I'm just gonna throw that out at you.
Well,
we need more girl nights.
I think we do too. And I was thinking, that I'm just talking, guys. Everybody that's in chat, I'm just talking here.
Just throwing out ideas.
Yes. But I was thinking, actually, I need like a night to clarify all the stuff that the other channel keeps lying about.
Yeah.
And then I need a night to do like whatever show is currently running. And then I need like oldies night, because even if I don't know, let's say you're 30 years old. I think
we did great last night. We had a combination of ages in there.
We did. And see, the thing is, my daughter's 24. So even if you're young,
my youngest is going to be 25 next month.
So
and my grandson will be 3 next month.
Is your 25-year-old a boy or a girl?
A girl, my daughter.
So iCarly, Hannah Montana. I mean, we can talk with the best of them, even
yes, ma'am.
Those shows.
Now, let me ask you: was your daughter addicted to Teletubbies too?
Oh, yes, Teletubbies and Sesame Street.
Yes.
And but like at 1 year old, the Teletubbies, they came on like at lunchtime, I think, because I remember. I'd put her in the high chair and she was glued. She was glued.
Absolutely.
And why? That big sun, and they'd run over the hill and fall down.
They loved it. She loved it. We have a lot in common. Like I said, our daughters are the same age. My grandson, he'll be 3 next month. And last night when you said about the head banging, that is my grandson. I think we have a new generation of
heavy metal.
Yes.
I'm like,
he does the same thing. I about died when you said that. I'm like, okay, so he's not that weird. Because I thought, what is wrong with this kid?
Oh, my husband was there that day, because sometimes I just babysit, by myself. And my grandson will be 3 in July.
Hold on. Sassy Snoz, yes, the baby laughing in Teletubbies. Like everyone loved that.
That was, and somebody said here,
Julie said she was obsessed with Teletubbies. That's awesome.
My kids were obsessed with Teletubbies. That's how old I am.
Tinky Winky.
Yes.
La la.
Okay.
Oh.
I think I have a couple in my toy box I kept for my grandkids.
Yes.
So I should bring them on the show next week.
That's what we need to do. We need to get all of our old stuff together.
I think I have the
Julie, yes, Barney is still actually popular. Yes, I have a purple Barney for my grandson. We hate Barney, but he loves him.
Really?
Yes.
Sassy Nas said Barney too. Yeah.
Barney always creeped me out. I don't know
Oh,
why.
really?
Yes.
Who was asking about self-taught beauty in errands? Was it Julie? She did one 2 days ago going over the things that led to here. And let's talk about self-taught beauty.
Lexi, I'm going to have to figure out how to get up with you. I don't do Twitter. I have IG though, and
do you
Little
have
Red has my
email,
IG.
right? You can email me.
Yes, you know what? I will do that, and you'll know who I am when you
And
see
it's
my
true.
header.
It's trueballwax@gmail. So
Okay,
there
I
you
will
go.
do that, and you'll know who I am when you get my email.
Yeah, I bet I will. But
It's
that's okay.
It's easy.
That's okay. I'm very trustworthy.
So, well, don't do,
Dominus,
well, you can trust me, but don't be so trustworthy out there.
Yeah.
I found that out, haven't I? But
I'm
Peppa
not a
Pig
bad
and
person,
Ryan's World.
contrary to popular belief. I'm actually pretty easy to get along with.
Yes. Does anybody know Bluey? Have you heard of Bluey?
I've heard of him.
Oh my God! Or he's a girl. Sorry,
It's
Bluey's
a girl. Bluey is a girl. Yes,
Yes.
it's Blue's Clues.
No.
No.
This is I believe it's from Australia, and it's a dad that wrote this cartoon.
Oh,
and
okay. I don't know
It
them.
is, you guys. It's worth watching, even if you didn't have babies in the house.
Mhm.
I crack up. They tell it like it is, and the games they play, and just watch one.
Oh, I'll
I
have to look
think
into that.
it's on. I'm not even sure. Maybe Hulu, or I don't know where it is, but try to find it. Oh, maybe even YouTube. But
Okay.
it's hysterical because Sassy Snot says she's dealing with Peppa Pig in Ryan's World, and so am I, dear. But then that's what made me remember we have Bluey too. Bluey is yeah.
See, I'm out of touch with all of these names, but
You
soon,
are gonna find out real soon, hon.
right?
Real soon.
I will learn again soon, right?
Yes.
That's
And
funny.
this Red, I can't be more happy for you, and you're
Oh my
having this
goodness.
grandbaby and gonna live next door. It's the best of the best.
I'm telling you, my daughter and grandson still live with us, but they just bought property 2 properties over from us, so they're not going far.
Good. My
So,
daughter's
yeah,
probably
being a grandma is the best. I'm a nana. He
Nana?
calls me Nana, but it's the best.
I'm a Gigi.
That's what I'm gonna be.
Hey, you know, I'm jealous because I wanted to be Gigi, but my in-laws won that one.
Oh.
So we are Nana and Papa here.
Okay.
But we also get the joy of we haven't been away from him since the day he was born. So
Isn't that something? Oh.
Yeah. I was trying to tell Red, you can't explain the love of a grandparent.
You can't.
Because
you can't.
You
And I
love
know
your
that.
children, but your grandbabies is just a different kind of love that you
It is
can't
different, and
explain.
I won't say I would never say it's a better. I don't love her more. I wouldn't say more.
It's just different.
It's just
very different.
Mm-hmm.
It's very different, and it's just so special. Like you can't. I can't wait for the next one. I hope I get a granddaughter.
That's how. Look, me too. I'm not
My
going to.
daughter's got the implant. She's like, "Mom, you have to wait 3 years," and I'm like, "Why? I'm getting older. Come on, let's get the show on the road."
Look, it's not about you.
Well,
It's
I
not
can
about
still,
you.
yeah. Well, I can still take the babies and run around with them. I want to do that.
Right.
Let's go. Get on the ball.
I just have to point out real quick, Dominus. Where did it go? He named.
Oh, I got
here it is.
scroll.
He named these the episode of Sweet and Luscious to Kinky and Vivacious.
What?
He's talking about doing an Adam and Eve unboxing with
Oh,
Waxy.
that's great.
Oh my goodness. I'm there.
That's
I'll be there for it.
That is great.
Well,
Dumbass.
the funny part about this panty thing. Okay, so
He said, "Oh, good, Waxy missed my comment." No, this woman doesn't miss nothing, buddy.
I found it. But I tease my girlfriend because so the panty thing is so that the headliner
That was great,
is going to be
Waxy. I will
interested,
never forget
right?
that. Yes.
Well, but not if you're throwing up their granny panties. I don't think I would entice the guy with my granny panties.
Well, you know what? You never know these
Never
days.
know.
You just don't know these days. There's
Can I
guys out there
say-
that love feet.
Let's not get me started on my next venture of selling feet pictures.
Oh
Okay.
no.
No
Mm-mm.
feet pictures. No.
No.
Hey,
Feet
Red, you're
gross
up.
me out
I
too.
see
I
you
don't
now.
know.
Yeah, I just realized.
There she is.
Right before I left the hospital working,
Look at her smiling.
the
She all
nurses
happy.
I'm fixing to tell a story that's gonna make y'all laugh. Well,
Okay.
it won't make you laugh here. It'll make you laugh if you do what I tell you to do when we get off of here. They were talking about something and laughing their butts off, and I'm like, what is so funny? So my nurse supervisor says, Google Amazon. She told me to go to Amazon and check out the reviews, but I ended up just Googling it. There's just take my word for it. Tracy's dog with 2 G's. Google or Amazon, whatever, and read the reviews, and is the funniest thing you've ever seen in your life. And it's a toy. It would be reviewed like on an Adam and Eve.
Okay.
So it's an adult. It's a woman's toy, but the reviews are hilarious on Amazon. You've got to check it out.
Oh.
I would not lie to y'all. You laugh and
we
laugh.
trust you. We trust.
So funny.
That is too funny. Oh my.
But
it's
yeah,
so much fun
Tracy's
to
dog.
laugh. It's just so much fun.
I'm telling you, we are not a bad community. I don't care what anyone says.
Right. I don't care what anyone says.
Right. Looks like we got a lot of Bluey fans. Surprise, surprise.
You know what? And I've not heard of it. I feel so out of the loop. I'm gonna have to watch it tonight.
You will. You will.
I heard of it, and I'm pretty sure my niece was watching it on YouTube.
Okay.
When I heard of it.
Okay.
Yeah. See, I hear Bluey, and I think Blue's Clues. So
me too. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I thought. In fact, I'm not only you're not that far behind me because literally I think maybe 2 months ago my daughter said I was clueless because she'd already been talking about it, but I was thinking Blue's Clues just like you.
Right.
And so then when I'm babysitting in his little speak, it's I can't understand everything yet, but and
we do
Bluey.
a lot of nodding. I understand where you're at. We nod a lot.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yep.
How many do you have, Waxy? How many kids and grandkids?
I have 3 kids and I have 7 grandchildren. And my oldest son had 4, and my next son has 2, and then my daughter has 1.
That's awesome.
And my oldest is 16. She's driving.
Wow.
It kills me, you guys.
Yeah.
She was just 2. Swear to God, she was just 2 years old.
I know. They grow up overnight.
Real fast. Yeah. Yeah.
They grow up overnight. Wow.
But
that is awesome.
Yeah. I mean, I'm blessed with a lovely family and
yeah.
My parents are still here.
Oh, you're so lucky.
I know. And I have besties and all of them have lost their parents. So I know that I'm very, very lucky.
I lost my mom last year.
Oh, yeah. I'm so sorry.
And I lost my dad when I was 13. He was a Chicago cop and was shot in the line of duty.
Oh,
so,
wow.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Wow.
So what did I do? I married a cop,
That's what I was fixing to say.
Well, Melissa McCarthy?
Uh-huh.
Okay. I believe
I love her. She's so funny.
Her
I know, I agree.
And uncle, he's a cop from let me think. I'm probably telling this wrong, but I believe both of them might have been cops in Chicago. And so somebody had died though in the line of duty. I forget who, but it was when that the 2 Property Brothers had that show where you help the celebrity would give to somebody they care
and
about.
And they build a home for
Yes. Do you remember that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
so
I do.
It was in Chicago. So when you were saying that, I was like, oh my gosh. You would really, really understand that then.
Yep, absolutely.
Well, I'm really sorry for your loss. I lost
thank
my
you.
father, my
real father when I
Hey,
was
Paula.
4 to a car accident. So, but I was so lucky. My stepdad, I'm one of the people that got a really good stepdad.
I did too.
So I'm lucky and you're lucky because there's bad stories out there.
That's
Obviously.
right.
Yeah.
Look, hey
There
Paula,
are.
I've got some. Who else? I saw another name, and I can't never say that name. MMA alone. What
M. Maloney M.
Malone? Yeah, there
M.
was
Yeah,
Maloney
Waxy
M.
got it.
and
Well,
Jennifer P.
She's I just go call her MM now.
and
MM.
Belinda.
Yeah, MM's easier.
Yeah.
Thank you all for stopping in. I have so much fun when Waxy comes in with anyone. Like I love
Oh,
Waxy
you're
is
so
the best.
sweet. You are so sweet, Red.
Waxy is absolutely
You
the best.
you do good shows, and I usually am just listening, doing dishes or something.
We have to
But-
get Waxy taking people on her panel. We would have a blast.
Yeah. Well, the only one I have ever brought on was Susan Elliott, who
She was a sub, yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Who's that?
She was the gal that was sharing her story, and Katie was mad. She was stealing her thunder about
Oh
her
gosh.
child. Remember that one?
Yes.
About a month ago or so. It's the only person I've ever brought on, I think.
Yeah, I think so too.
Well, people always say like, you can't, you have to be careful. They don't like stream yards because people can come porn bomb you easier than the meats, which is why I always use Streamlabs and meats. But they have to wait in the waiting room, and if you know who you're accepting, I guess, you can still boot them. But I did have someone come in to my waiting room, and I wasn't very familiar with the name, and it was a pinky. It was somebody playing with their pinky.
Oh.
And
it was a pinky.
It was a teeny, itsy bitsy teeny weeny pinky, and I let him stay there for a while, and I just, laughed and watched all by myself before I booted him.
Oh my gosh!
I don't know.
That is so funny.
It didn't hurt me. It hurt no one because I never accepted him into the meet. Thank goodness.
Right.
You are so funny.
Right. Good job.
But I mean, I wouldn't have been showing that winky off. Y'all hear Cash?
Yeah, I hear him whining.
I
He's like, "Mom, hello, I'm here."
Does he want to go outside, or does he want to eat?
He won't. Let me see. He wants me to pay attention to him, I think. You see him wait. There he is. Oh, there's such a delay because I've got YouTube. Cash, what are you talking about?
Look at him tilting his head. He's like, "Hey, I'm back here." Cash.
He's so spoiled. He's just rotten. He wants to go outside, probably. I'm sure.
He's adorable.
He's
a big baby.
He's a big ass baby. He is.
Big baby.
I hear you.
Oh.
All right, y'all. I've had so much fun, but I am going to end this.
It's been
it was
fun,
nice
ladies.
to visit, and I have
Thank you for coming.
I finally got to talk to Waxy. I'm so excited.
Thank you for
You are
coming.
adorable, police wife.
I'm always like trying to get her in chats. Like, I absolutely love this woman. She's such a sweetheart.
Well, thanks for having us, Red, and
Thank
you for coming.
and introducing this gal. I'm gonna go check her out now.
Yeah, we got to go watch videos. We have to catch
Gonna go
up
watch
now.
EKC and then see what we can learn.
Yes, and let's talk about it tomorrow, maybe.
And Dominus next week we'll have a meeting.
Yes, I want to join in that one.
Yeah.
I love y'all. I hope y'all have a good night.
Everyone have a great night.
Good night. Bye.
Night, y'all. Kisses.
Bye-bye.
Bye.